What's happening in Boruto right now? What's happening in Boruto right now? Is there conflict? Is there still conflict going on?
Yeah, but they're gonna resolve it. There wasn't any conflict. You wouldn't be able to sell manga. It's a story.
Here's my biggest problem with that. Here's my thing, right? When people enact change, they're not saying that bad things will never happen again. For example, when Malcolm X is being a leader for the community, he's not guaranteeing that we'll never experience hardship. He's providing opportunities to be hopeful for the future. That's what Naruto's not saying bad things will never happen. Too clear for us.
Yeah, Bobby, I think Berserk might be too dark for you because it's right at home for me. Like I love reading Berserk. I wanted to binge it, but I low-key now just taking my time because I'm just enjoying reading it. I'm just like,
Bobby, don't ever watch. Well, if you want to watch the '90s one, that's the one to watch. But just don't watch anything. Just read it.
Berserk is my cup of tea, y'all. Berserk is my cup of tea.
Yeah, we know
why he's
give me more of that.
We know.
Oh, but
don't binge it like Lani because he did it. He did damage to his mental health, but
my mental health was great. Anyway,
he read it, then he asked the question, "Oh, is Doflamingo evil?" That's what happened. That's
not what I said. That is not what I said.
That's exactly what happened. Didn't he do anything wrong?
He's done this like 10 times with despicable villains.
In his mindset, was he really wrong?
No, I'll never get when Lani tried to look at me and say, "Yo, is Mahito really bad?"
Wow,
he's not though.
Wow.
He literally is. But like I said, Lani, I can understand the Mahito thing more than the Doflamingo thing. I really can.
I think that funny, just because he's born a curse don't mean he's innocent. That nigga is evil. Like
he's not innocent to us, of course, but to other curses.
Yeah,
do other curses think that he's evil, or are they friends with him because he's just one of
them? Who cares what the curses think? Who cares? Who cares what the curses think at all?
Hold on. By that logic,
I can curses care what the curses think. That's the point.
The problem with that is I can
try to kill humans.
By that logic, I can say that All For One isn't bad because the villains don't think he's bad.
No, I don't.
I know what you're saying because he's born that way.
We're talking.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Santo. So, that's how I feel.
My point on
the curses.
Yeah, because you're using your emotion. You're running your logic with your emotions.
So he's killed people, Lonnie. He's killed people.
So this is what I want to do. Hold on.
It's acceptable in the world of Lani.
I have an idea. You know what would be interesting?
So two sides of a war. So there's always one wrong guy. The wrong guy is the people that lose. That's how I view a lot of things.
I hear you.
I'm not even gonna go into
this is what we should do for a future. This is what we should do for a future podcast episode. We'll go through anime villains and see if they were right.
This dude's trying to bring up what's gripping.
If someone tries to convince me Madara was wrong,
remember that?
Someone tries to convince me Madara was wrong.
I have a genuine question for y'all. Do y'all consider villains right overall because they had a point?
No. The only reason why I agree with him on the Mahito thing is because I feel like because he's a curse, he's not confined by the same logic set that a human would be confined by, right? Doflamingo's still a human. Madara's still a human. All these people are still humans, so they still have that morality set that they should be operating by.
Are y'all treating Mahito like a wild bear or something? Because he's born.
He's literally a different thing. He's a curse.
Yeah, that's what you're doing, Ty.
He's not human.
Oh my god. Okay, so y'all, because like for example,
if a robot is say you make a robot and its programming is to kill humans, is that robot evil?
Yes, it's called an evil robot.
Wait.
If it's doing its own, whatever.
I agree with y'all too. I think Mahito is evil, but I think in this example that Lani's trying to create,
evil, but he's supposed to be evil.
In the example that Lani's trying to create, he's the only one that has a valid excuse for doing the things that he's doing because he's not human at all, or he's not created by humans.
Couldn't you argue when Mahito goes, because even if I were to grant you that from his curse perspective, even if I were to grant you that, humans should die because they're in the way of curses. Couldn't you say that he goes too far with how he treats humans? There's no need to do what he does against humans.
He's literally born from the negative aspects of humans. So no, I don't think he's going too far. No,
so I don't. But I guess the problem Mahito, and I get what y'all saying, right? This is how he's born. He's born this way, but I think the thing about it is that it's
You can
different.
be evil and not
it's,
be wrong,
it's,
Kai.
Hold on a second. It's different for Mahito post, like for example, I use like a wild lion because it's born to have killer instinct. If it kills you, I think there's is that Mahito knows good and bad. Like he knows. Like he's like Itadori, you say people out of second thought, I kill people out of second thought. He knows that what's good and bad.
Yeah, but
his
viewpoint is on the opposite spectrum.
Yeah, I don't think he has
what
a tether.
what is
I don't think
right
he has a tether to that side of morality. That's our point.
Yeah, he's tied to the other side of morality. That's what you guys are confusing. You guys are connecting like
his side, they don't care.
But everything has a purpose. What is Mahito killing people? Is that your purpose? Why is he
that's
killing
his
people?
purpose?
Well, why is he
That's
killing
his purpose,
people?
and how is he wrong in his aspect?
If
his purpose is to be evil, therefore he's not wrong. If Mahito was out there saving people from curses, then I'd be like, yo, he's crazy because you're built to kill people, but you're saving people. That would be crazy. That would be
why is he killing people? No, but everything
that's his nature. That's what he was born to do.
No. Because you tried to argue this with the volcano lava curse. What's his name? What's his name? Jogo. You try to argue with this with Jogo and Hanami. Is that the other one? The plant one? Hanami?
Yes, Hanami's the plant.
Their ultimate purpose is to have a better society for curses, right? They had an ultimate goal. They wanted curses to reign supreme. They wanted curses to be in front of everything. So there's an ultimate purpose for getting rid of humans. But when you go too far, when you start torturing humans and all that, that doesn't play into your ultimate goal. Now you're just doing things to just do things.
He literally said, "Yo, I want to break Itadori because it'll be fun."
I'm talking about
Jogo. Like that doesn't play into your ultimate purpose.
So does
Lani brought up Jogo and the other? I'm saying the other ones didn't, but Mahito was built off of the negative thoughts of humans. So him doing stuff to humans, that makes sense. That makes sense with this. Like a Terminator, if there was like a robot made to kill humans and it starts saving humans, that you would call that a faulty robot. You're not saying, oh, that robot's perfect. No, if it's built to do something and it does the opposite, that's a flawed thing. If Mahito was built to kill humans and to be a curse on humans, and he's torturing and killing humans, being a curse to humans, that's what he's meant to do. But if he was saving humans and patting them on the back and walking them across the street and like feeding the homeless, that would be, I'd be like, Mahito, what are you doing, gang? That's not what you're supposed to be doing. That's not your purpose.
I don't know why you're telling the guy who has the ability to kill us all, what are you doing, gang? That's not your purpose. Hey, bro, thank you for walking that lady across the street.
I think the analogy of a robot doesn't really work for this case, but I will say, do you believe that Mahito knows what's right and wrong, even though he's a curse?
So again,
I'm asking. No, I'm asking just yes or no.
Yes. It's yes, but there's a but. It's yes, but he's on the opposite side. So what you consider right,
I don't think right or wrong applies to him. It doesn't apply to him.
He's on the opposite side. So he's on the other side of the coin of the right and wrong.
So I have a question to you. So you're saying that he thinks that killing is right and saving people is wrong, or
yes?
I don't think that.
Yeah, and see, Miles and Lani, you guys have different perspectives, actually.
And
I think Mahito doesn't care. He doesn't care if it's good or bad. It doesn't apply to him. Like he doesn't see it.
Normal people's sense of morality doesn't apply to Mahito. He can understand what's good and bad to humans, but that doesn't apply to him because he's not human.
Like he knows if I do X, this will hurt Yuji. If I do X, this will affect Yuji in this way.
And what is his purpose? To hurt and kill humans.
He doesn't care.
So what is Jogo's purpose? Is he crazy for wanting to create a whole society of curses? Is he crazy for that?
What was he born from?
Lava?
He was born from like the fear of Mount Fuji. Like Hanami was born from like the fear of like the environment and humans harming the environment. So of course, if she was just chilling in the wilderness and she saw like poachers and people like cutting down trees and she killed them, that's in her nature to do.
No, that's not what she wants to kill all humans.
I would say also
because what are we doing to the earth right now, Riddell?
The humans that are not infected. Honestly, we're going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, we're going deep.
Jogo and Hanami, they believe they're the true humans. They think that like negative emotions are natural, and then because of that, they believe they're the true humans, and they want to replace humans.
Yeah, and Random, you saying that's not everybody. So some curses might just be like floating in the air. They're still gonna get killed. It's the same thing. So like, so not all curses are currently killing people. Are they just gonna be left to chill? Is that what you're saying? Like they're just gonna leave some curses alone?
I haven't seen them. I can't speak for that.
Exactly. So like, what are we doing?
I'm just going off what you said.
They're no.
I mean, what's yeah? So yeah, okay, yeah. So it's two sides to a coin, Riddle. It's two sides.
It's not. But hey,
Mahito, it was Doflamingo this morning. It was L. Like when we first started. Who's next, bro?
Who do you want to be next?
Who's next? Because if you say Askeladd, I'm flying to DC. We fighting.
No, I think Askeladd is valid. I'm not gonna lie. I think Askeladd is actually pretty valid for everything he did. I will be honest.
You could. No,
Askeladd cooked. I'm be honest. He cooked. Askeladd got cooked.
Just goes back that every villain is a hero in his own story.
Facts.
Hey. Yeah, and I'm sorry. Like if anyone out there tries to convince me that Madara was in the wrong, technically, I just feel like you don't have.
Madara was wrong.
Bro,
there we go. Yeah, we got to do a podcast episode going through all the
I seriously know people's IQs where they say Madara was in the wrong.
He had good intentions, but he was wrong.
Absolutely.
Putting everybody in hypnosis and like a.
I'm gonna say,
I'll clarify to what Miles said. His intentions were right because Naruto's answer to me was bullshit. Naruto's response was like utter bullshit.
They weren't right.
They were justified. That doesn't mean
I don't think they were good. I don't think they were good. His intention was to take away free will of humanity. In no way, shape, or form is that like. Nigga, what?
It was justified because of what he went through.
I think it's more so like
Naruto's response to his reasoning was bullshit to me. I was just like, "God, you're just chatting." I was like, "You're just."
Wait, hold on. So you tell me?
I'm on your side now. Hold up.
Wait, hold on. So you telling me that
I hated Naruto's response so much.
Telling me that, like, if you telling me that someone on television, let's say a news report came up, and so it's "Hey, y'all, I'm about to put on a satellite that's gonna take away your mind and put you in a trance, but it'll be the best whatever." Y'all like it? Y'all looking at that moon, or y'all be like, "What the fuck?" Y'all, like, imagine if that, like,
he's cooking for real.
If you imagine a news report popped up on your screen, and it was possible.
No, I'm not saying that I would do it. I'm saying that like his justification was valid. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, but that doesn't mean that he's right.
Understandable.
That means
Naruto's response saying like, "Oh, I just believe in people." Like you don't actually have like a solid response from him. You're just like, "Oh, I just believe in people." Like that to me is just bullshit.
His response is that hardships will come, but you endure it and become a stronger person. That's valid. Ninjas are one. They literally say that ninjas are ones. He said ninjas endure. You're gonna face hardships, but you shouldn't run away from it. That is extremely valid. You experience hardship, and when people around you fight through it, and you become a better person.
That still never answered Madara's question. He's like, "How are you going to bring peace?" And he's like, "I'm going to believe in the people in the future."
Yeah, yes.
What evidence in the whole history of Naruto show that's possible?
So now,
Gaara. He like people like Gaara.
Yeah,
like people like
everything Naruto did was working. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
There's been Kurama himself. Like there's a lot of people.
Kurama's a perfect example.
Zabuza, Haku.
You can say Gaara. You can say after everything's resolved, there's also
almost every villain.
Lani, I think Naruto has the biggest. No, I think
Naruto.
He literally turned all of them.
This can be a whole segment of just
there's a cycle.
I think Naruto has the best argument for that because the people that he was specifically able to impact, whether it be Tsunade, Gaara, Haku, like Obito, the Nagato, the people that he was personally able to change, Gaara was a fucking serial killer. And he made that man a pastor. So he believes that, yo, I can believe in the betterment of people because I've seen people at their worst and I've helped change them. How is that unreasonable? He's seen a serial killer at his worst and made this man a great person.
And then what happened after that time? What happened with the next person? Then the Madara's point was like,
do the same thing.
Everybody.
But that's Madara's point. There's always gonna be a cycle of conflict. There's always gonna be
he's gonna foster an environment.
So hold on, real quick, Lani.
Going after conflict after conflict after conflict. He's like, I'm trying to end all conflict. Period.
Lani.
Oh yeah,
hold on, Lani. I got a really quick question for you. You're right. There's always a cycle. Madara's idea to solve this was to end the cycle. Mind control everyone.
Yes. I'm not saying that's the thing. I'm not saying that's right.
You realize how huge of a step that is. That's like, oh, we're having a regional dispute and you throw a nuke into it. It wasn't the right idea. No, it wasn't. Because that could end them. There's a reason why the nukes don't fly, Lani. Because we'd all be dead. Worse than Fallout.
I guarantee you, if there was a government official that came on television and said, we're about to put everyone put a helmet on your head to make you have a dream, but you'll never be able to escape it. No one is putting that on. Not a single person will put that helmet on.
And they tell you it's because we don't believe in you guys to keep peace anymore. Would you put it on?
Fuck no, I'm not putting that shit on.
Lonnie,
I feel like that's the point you guys are missing. That's the point.
And then if you don't want to do it, you gotta die.
You gotta die.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw a meteor on you. You don't want to do it.
Yeah, you don't want to do it. Die,
bro.
You're legitimately.
I feel like that's the point y'all are missing. See, Madara is going above like everyone's personal ego, even above his own ego, because he's like, is illusion solution right? No, I don't know. Like that's not the right solution. But it's like, I want to end all conflict. How are you gonna end all conflict, Naruto? Oh, he's like, I'm just gonna keep on believing in people.
But found a solution.
But one of the things you were arguing earlier is based off your perspective. This is how you think. Naruto's perspective is changing some of the most evil people in Naruto through believing them, through talking with them.
Yes,
the perfect example is Pain. Pain embodied everything you're talking about with Madara. He embodied the cycle of violence. He almost convinced Naruto he was wrong, but Naruto locked back in, talked to Naruto, and forced that mother effer to revive everybody.
What's happening in Naruto right now? What's happening in Naruto right now?
Hold on a second. The problem
is there conflict? Is there still conflict going on?
Yeah, but they're gonna solve it.
You wouldn't be able to sell manga. It's a story.
Here's my biggest problem with that. Here's my thing, right? When people enact change, they're not saying that bad things will never happen again. For example, when Malcolm X is being a leader for the community, he's not guaranteeing that we'll never experience hardship. He's providing opportunities to be hopeful for the future. That's what, like, Naruto's not saying bad things will never happen.
To clarify, I'm not saying Madara's solution was right, but I'm saying him saying like, oh, I want to end all conflict. I can understand that. I can agree, like, oh yeah, someone wanting to end all conflict, I'm cool with that. But then Naruto coming in saying like, hey, I've fixed these people. I fixed these people. I can never technically end all conflict, but we're just gonna keep on rolling anyway. That doesn't solve Madara's dilemma. Madara wants to end all conflict.
It does. Why couldn't Madara find a better solution than what he came up with?
Together.
It's not even that. Naruto is bringing peace, and he brought peace. He stopped
war.
But then what happened? What's happening in Naruto right now? There's a war.
Aliens are happening.
Lonnie,
come outside.
You know what's so funny about that?
I think there would have been conflict in Madara's future anyway. Either way,
I have a question.
Those same aliens would have showed up for Madara.
It would have happened. That's what I'm saying. There would have still been conflict, and they're stronger than him.
So matter of fact, if those aliens would have came anyways, and the Earth would have got taken over anyway, like it would have because everybody's like, yo, why these other folks in the street for?
The issue he was trying to handle was bigger than him. It was way bigger than him. It didn't matter.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's like trying to solve world hunger, Lani. That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, so someone trying to solve world hunger, and then the other person saying we're gonna figure it out.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, but that's the point, though.
You legitimately trying to hold the entire world hostage with like a few cheeseburgers, and it doesn't solve the problem. The drought's still coming in the aliens. The drought's still coming. I mean, you can't feed everybody.
With all of that being said, it might be like an immature mindset from Madara.
Yeah, I'm about to say the aliens would have the aliens would have came regardless.
Madara was right to me. I don't care.
Hold on a second. I ain't gonna lie.
Last point.
He was right.
I would say the aliens would have come regardless, so that doesn't matter. And the fact this nigga said either mind control or death
is wild. That's crazy.
No
facts.
Bro. Like, bro, I'm like, yo, I still can't work at the ramen shop. Like, chill. I'm just trying to eat some ramen.